Welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Drew. I'm a system engineer and I'm 27.
Okay, Drew, I didn't even have to ask you anything. You came out ready.
Yeah, ready to
You
go.
sound like Barry White.
And what are some things you like to do for fun?
So I do a couple of different things for fun. So right now I'm currently training my dog for agility courses and things like that. So I'm trying to get more into that, as well as like I also do a little bit of fitness stuff on the side, like motivational fitness and things like that.
Okay.
So just trying to expand my repertoire and be like well balanced.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are some things you look for in a woman?
Definitely someone who's more on the humble side, has a good head on their shoulders, is able to kind of like tell me and communicate things effectively, and also just be someone who's willing to listen, right? I think for me, when I look for someone who's listening and
I'm
capable,
not gonna front. I don't know why Shorty in the front is even here, bro. Cause it's one thing for a dude not to be your type, but she has yet to even give any guy a chance. Been popping balloons for the dumbest reasons. Like, I don't know why she's. This is that one twin. You know what I mean? The evil twin. Her. That's the vibes that she's giving, bro. Cause wait till you hear why she popped. I didn't even watch this yet. Let's just wait.
to listening them back, we kind of make it work because I'm kind of a
It's
listener.
not my
so.
type.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers, I would definitely have to say anybody who isn't capable of being humble. Like there's situations and times where you might be like a little bit over stressed about something, about you have a way to control yourself. I think that's really something that's really important. So if you're not able to do that, it's going to be kind of an issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we did get a pop balloon over here.
Okay.
Let's go on over there and see what's going on. All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I'm 24.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping your balloon, Jasmine?
I feel like you're very handsome.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, of course,
Default.
it's not really my type.
Is there something specific that makes him not really your type?
And I wouldn't even say I have a type. It's just attraction.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not really
So
attractive.
stop saying he's not your type. If you, like, this is the fourth guy, mind you. You know what I'm saying? Now, after the fourth guy, you've realized, hey, you know what? I just don't have a type. Even though you told the last three guys that they weren't your type.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, Drew, is she someone that's your type?
Nah, I don't think so. Kind of the same. I'm not really feeling like a physical attraction. I love the outfit and everything, but just physically, I'm not really feeling like an attraction. I think, for the most part, you see someone physically, you want to make sure you can kind of vibe with them a little bit first. So,
Okay.
yeah. But I love the outfit though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, and we do still have the rest of the balloons left unpopped.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and have you ask these ladies a question just to help you narrow it down, see who's more of your vibe.
Okay. So in a relationship, when you're with somebody, there's always traits that come out naturally when you're with someone for a period of time. What would you say is your like most toxic trait? You would think that something that you'd be like, oh, this is gonna shy someone away. And what would you say is your best quality, like your best trait?
All right.
Okay,
Let's start
pros and
over here with
cons.
your name and age, and what
What's the worst thing about you? What's the best thing about you?
is your toxic trait and your best trait?
Alaya, and I'm 25. I would
Thought she
say
said
my
I'm a
toxic
liar.
trait would be
Yeah, she said I'm a liar.
I would shut down. I need time to process the situation before I can actually talk to you, but a lot of people like to talk in that moment to resolve the issue. So I would say that was my toxic trait. And then for my most, what was the question? What was
Your best trait.
my best trait? My optimism. I'm very optimistic. I just love thinking about the future and what can possibly happen.
Okay.
Your name and age, and
I'm
the
surprised
answer
she's still up
question.
here, though.
I'm Asia, I'm 25, and I would say my best trait that comes out, I think I'm like really helpful. If I notice something like that you might need help in or like you forgot to do something, I'll always like try to help out any way I can. And then toxic trait, I would say I'll just like ghost people. Yeah.
Toxic trait. Remember the last dude that popped her balloon, she had alluded to the fact that her relationship ended because it was toxic. And she even said it was like, kind of like on both sides. Willingly, openly admitting to just ghosting people. Like, I tell my homegirl this, ghosting someone is the worst. It's the worst way to break up with someone. It's the worst thing that you could do to a human being, because when you ghost them, although you move forward with your life, you leave that person's life on pause. The person that you left behind is at a standstill because you disappeared. It's the missing persons report. You know what I mean? And just think about that shit. Like, at one point we were dating, we're seeing each other, we're madly in love, and then out of nowhere, you break up with me and then you ghost me. If you even break up with me. right? So now I'm concerned about you. I'm worried about you. There's so many unanswered questions. There's no closure. Like, you leave the person in a state of anxiety where they don't know if you'll ever come back, or they don't know if their answers will ever be answered, if their questions will ever be answered, so they can then go on to move forward with their life. It's one of the most selfish things you could do as a human being. And I told you, it's the red dress, bro. I don't know if I could trust a woman in a red dress. Like, I ain't gonna front. She's giving me OnlyFans. She's giving me expensive. She's giving me bougie. And now you throwing in on top of that, she's a ghoster. But she's still bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Questions on that?
When you mean ghost, like, do you just kind of vanish and then have a reason why you vanish? Do you come back and at least give a reason, or you just...
People that ghost give no reasons. That's why it's called ghosting, bro. They disappear. This line of questioning is setting her up to lie right to his face. You ever seen a ghost that was a good communicator? Think about it. If you're a great communicator, are you ghosting anybody in your life? You don't have to, right?
Yeah, I'll
Drop
give a
it.
reason. I'll give a reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I try not to do that anymore, but it tends to happen.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm telling you, it's only because she's attractive. I'm telling you, men will ignore. Like, is that smoke? Okay. All right. Is anybody else getting hot in here? Is that more smoke? Okay. I think there's fire upstairs. Okay. I see sitting here choking to death on smoke. This man's willing to choke himself to death. You know what I mean? Because she's clearly showing you red flags. She's clearly showing you there's smoke. But he's like compartmentalizing it like, okay, well, she bad. That's all he's saying to himself. She bad. She bad. She bad.
Yeah, no problem.
Your name and age, and what is your best trait and toxic trait?
My name is Princess. I'm 23. I would say my best trait is that I'm very understanding. I'm very patient, sometimes more patient than I need to be. I would say my toxic trait would be I'm an overthinker. So I keep a lot of thoughts to myself and ponder on it before, I start to come to a conclusion.
a human thing.
But I'm not like the type where it's like I'm gonna accuse you or something. I just overthink a lot of different things. So that's what I
Only in modern day has now overthinking become a toxic trait to people. We all overthink. It's not something like a lot of people that overthink only swear that they are the only ones that overthink. No, we all overthink. It's a natural habitat of having a healthy brain. If the healthier your brain is, the more overthink you'll do because you're processing things literally every second. You know what I mean? It's not a toxic trait to be an overthinker.
Well, I'm a listener, so you can, just tell me whatever. I'll say I'll be your therapist for sure. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, women love that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be back for you.
You know what I
Let's go
mean?
over
The
here. Your
faucet is
name
running.
And
I'm Taylor. I'm 22, and my toxic trait would be probably my attitude, but I've been working on it.
At least you're keeping it a bean.
Yeah. And then what was the other one?
your best trait.
My best trait, I'm motivational. Like, I will push you to do things. I'll be on top of you. So, and then if you need anything too, like, I'm always a good listener. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Appreciate that. I kind of want to go back on that. You mentioned, like, you said, like, attitude. That was, like, your...
Yeah.
Can you kind of explain, like, what do you mean by, like, attitude? Like, say, for example, I didn't fill up your car with gas or something like that. I forgot or something like that.
like,
yeah. Can you kind of...
like, how would I react to the situation?
Yeah, like, how would you react? Yeah. Say, like, I did something in the past, and then, like, that was the final thing, and, like, now you're like, I've had it. Like...
Oh, yeah, I'm going to tell you everything. But,
Okay. Would you let it build up? Would you communicate that?
No, I communicate it
Okay.
for sure. But if, like, you're just doing the same thing over and over again, then, yeah. I don't know how to explain it, but,
It's okay.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's actually a good answer, though. Yeah.
Okay.
appreciate that. Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you.
yeah.
Your name and age, and what is your best trait and toxic trait?
I'm Paris. I'm 28. My best trait is that I'm like down to earth. Everything.
Okay.
I don't have a toxic trait. I have growth traits, and so
Good
my
answer.
growth trait is basically, shoot. Sometimes I like shut down. I have my moments. I'm not a person that have mood swings. It's just that I'm like a person that you have to be able to understand because I have a pattern, but they're not bad patterns. They're like good patterns. When you know, you know.
I could respect that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, thank you.
All right, we did get a pop over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Alex. I'm 25.
Let me get these skinny Alex.
I just don't see myself being like your woman. I see myself like being your friend. Like we can hang out.
Yeah.
You're attractive. Nothing wrong
Appreciate
with
that.
you.
Thank you.
I just don't see myself being with you.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Is it something he said or is it?
Oh, his pants are kind of tight, but he's not ugly or anything.
Athletic fit,
I
so,
just,
you know,
I
I
just
got-
feel like
I
we
ran
can be
track, so.
like we can be friends. We can go like to the bar and drink.
Okay.
That's about it.
Yeah. Okay.
His pants are kind of tight.
And is she someone that's your type?
No, I think kind of like on the friend basis, like you were saying, I would definitely.
Y'all not
see
gonna
us,
be
like, kind of vibing
friends,
as
man.
kind of thing. You really direct with your approach of kind of why you popped your balloon and things like that. So I really appreciate that, and that's kind of like what I like to have in my friend group anyway. Someone who's more direct, kind of, be able to communicate effectively. So yeah, not really my type per se, preference wise, but definitely a friend for sure. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
He'd smash
so
later.
I am going
I won't
to
commit
have
to you.
pop. How many balloons should we do? Let's do 2 balloons.
Okay. Oh,
I know. So I'm going to go ahead and hand you a pick. There you go. And go ahead and pop those 2 balloons, and then I'll follow you and ask you why you ended up popping after you pop those 2.
okay.
Walk right past red dress. He was
Sorry.
20.
Okay. Let's start with the first one you popped. So why did we end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, the responses you gave were really nice and everything. I think it was just a fit. I wasn't really feeling the fit kind of thing. You seem very, very humble, which is top notch. Like, I love that. But I think it was just like the fit. So yeah, but you're really you well spoken. So yeah.
The fit.
All right. And so why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
I kind of see it like you cool, you know. Could be like a cute little partnership or whatever type thing. I mean, hey. It ain't nothing too bad to say about you for real, but yeah, you know.
Thank you.
He lying, bro. He not attracted to her. What are you talking about the fit? Like, look at that dress. You know what I mean? It's doing what it needs to do. You know what I mean? What women be saying? It's giving. You know what I'm saying? You see the curvatures? You know what I mean? You see the goddess in her? It ain't got nothing to do with the fit. He probably just not attracted to her, bro. Stop listening to men that are lying to you. He just clearly capping because some men don't know how to. If it was a guy, you know what I mean? If he was judging his boy, him and his boy were going out and they were judging each other's fit, he would be able to give a lot more of a critique than what he just gave her. Now, granted, he doesn't know her, but be honest, bro. Like, it's not the dress, bro.
And then so why did we end up popping
I've seen
her
much worse.
I think the thing that you mentioned, and I know you said you're kind of working on it, was kind of like the attitude control kind of thing. I think for me, I've had relationships in the past where that has been something they said they were working on, and it ended up being like a big, big problem. So I think my fear of kind of diving into that again, I'm not saying that it's always bad. Sometimes it's good because sometimes you need that counterbalance. I think that's what kind of deterred me away. Other than that, love the outfit, like, you're well-spoken as well.
Thank you.
But yeah, that's the primary thing. Yeah.
Literally the same style of dress that the other shorty has that he doesn't like. So what is it? The Panther, like, on her dress? Like, it's the same shit.
Why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
I love dogs. And so you said you're training with dogs, right?
Yeah,
Or
I'm
it's your
training my dog right now. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, and I go to the gym. I go to the gym like 4 or 5 times a week. So, and I don't know, you seem like you know what you want. So I kind of like that.
Yeah. Appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. And we did get a pop balloon back here. Okay, why did we end up popping?
Tenny red dress.
I didn't want to pop, but the more I was like looking at you, you really kind of like resemble my uncle. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. My uncle's
Yeah.
you're a
Thank
handsome
you.
man, but I just couldn't look past.
Too much.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I would say so for sure. Well put together.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, he's willing to choke on that smoke. You know what I mean? Like, despite the fact that she just told you one of the most toxic character traits that she just so happens to have a bad habit of constantly exhibiting, my son is willing to choke on that smoke for that fire. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, yo.
Yeah, I would definitely. Yeah, for sure. I would definitely approach her if I saw her out.
He was his
100%.
number one, y'all.
Just had to be the uncle, huh?
Uncle.
All right. Any questions, ladies, for our guy? Okay, let's start down here.
How do you feel about somebody with kids?
Yeah, great question. So with kids, I would rather prefer like to grow with somebody and kind of start a family on my own, but I've kind of been able to kind of evolve from that a little bit. So if the person has kids, as long as it's not like a bunch of kids with different like baby daddies, that kind of thing, then I'll be able to kind of
What's a bunch? More
kind
than
of
one?
change and adapt. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I have one child.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
That's
How old is the child?
She's 5.
5. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Okay.
I think we had a question over here.
Yes. Where are you from?
I'm from New York City originally.
Okay,
Yeah,
and where do you reside now?
I reside actually here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Yeah,
Will distance be a problem for you?
yeah.
Where's she from? Where you from?
And where do you reside?
Georgia.
Georgia.
Savannah.
Okay.
Georgia.
Oh man, all right. So you did have your balloon and pop for him for quite some time. What was intriguing you?
He's attractive, very well spoken, good head on his shoulders.
Thank you.
I like just the overall aesthetic.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah.
And now she's someone that's your type. Would you approach her if you saw her out?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Genuinely like qualities, kind of like my mom. Not in a weird way, like motherly qualities that
I said that before
You
I
know.
came to you.
just like I mean, obviously, I feel like every guy, like if they have a good relationship with their family, their mom is kind of their first girlfriend, so to speak. So I like to look for like attitude and charisma like that, and she definitely exemplifies that. So yeah, for sure.
I've never looked at my mom like my first girlfriend. That's probably the worst analogy I've ever heard a day in my life. Now, is there a psycho kind of analysis towards the first affection that we learn to have is towards our mothers as men? That's when we first discover love. Yes, absolutely. I ain't for she fire. She's the most fire out of all of them in terms of just not even just appeal, but like just morals. You know what I mean? Head on shoulders. Like she looked the part. She looked good. She's from Georgia. I think she's the real winner.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did get a pop down here. Why did we end up popping?
The kid thing. I think I would prefer someone who's just already like, yo, yeah, I don't have no problem with that. There's a lot
Which is
that
fair.
comes with having a child, so I wouldn't want it to be a burden on you type deal. So
Okay. I appreciate that. Yeah. For sure.
Now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah. Like the
Appreciate it.
response you just said, even though like a balloon got popped, but like the response you said though was very well put together, well like articulated and things like that. And that's definitely like shows that you're mature enough to understand like, okay, what would this person be experiencing if I brought
Exactly.
their, my life into theirs kind of thing and incorporated both. So yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
There's no doubt in my
man.
mind. I'll say this. I've learned this from watching the Red Balloon. Like, there is a challenge that comes with a lot of people that are like single parents, unfortunately. And, Kevin Samuels used to allude to the shit back in the day when he was alive. And it's like, I don't want to say like you lose your value, but when you have a child outside of wedlock, like, what are you really setting yourself up for? You know what I mean? Because when you now have to go out to the modern day world, you have to then find men that are willing to accept you and a child that's not theirs. Like, listen, the man is okay. The modern day man is okay with taking care of a woman. That comes with the role, right? Like, we got to come correct, right? That's the new standard. But when you bring a child into the equation, a man doesn't have to take care of your child. Like, especially if there's another baby father in the picture, and if he's toxic or he's disrespectful, now this dude is walking into a situation he doesn't have to be a part in. So for future women, it's like you really got to be conscientious of the men you choose to be the father of your child, because it could affect you moving forward, especially if that man is not for you. Because trust me, your value don't go up when you have a kid. This is what I'm seeing from watching all these, balloon challenges and stuff like that. Your value really doesn't go up. Like, you're eliminating half your dating space by having a child. So you might as well have a child with someone you plan on marrying, because coming back into this game with the child, like you're like she did, she popped her own balloon. You know what I mean? You're kind of eliminating yourself. But, just thoughts.
So close.
Close but no cigar, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
That is all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much for
Damn.
coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
He tried. Tough crowd, yo.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next
do
single
any of y'all want to leave with
guy.
somebody?
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Jesse.
Jesse,
She's
how
short.
old are you?
I am 26.
And what do you do?
I'm a substation operator for electrical utility.
Okay. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to work out, read, I like doing outdoor activities like hiking, swimming, scuba diving. Yeah, I like to cook too. I went to culinary school.
Oh, okay.
Got ourselves
we
a chef.
We got a chef. And what are some things you're looking for in a woman?
Someone who can communicate effectively, someone who's honest and loyal. Really looking for like a friendship as well as a relationship, you know.
Okay. All right. Now, what are some
Hold
of
on,
your deal
what made
breakers?
her?
Someone who can communicate effectively, someone who's honest and loyal. Really looking for like a friendship.
My son said he's looking for someone that's honest and loyal. And she said, I've heard enough.
As well as a relationship, you know.
Okay. All right. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Bad hygiene. Yeah, someone who's close-minded as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we did get a few pop balloons.
A
Let's go on over
few?
there and see why they ended up popping.
More than half.
All right. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Jasmine. I'm 24. And maybe it's the outfit. I'm sorry.
That's fair.
You're really handsome though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you not feeling about his outfit?
Well, it's not my style. Yeah. And I do have like a preference, you know, like a type, I guess.
Get her
Well, not-
out of here,
okay,
bro.
let me clarify. I wouldn't say that I have a type, but
She keeps doing
attraction,
that.
you know? Yeah.
Okay. She's someone.
Like, what is it? Is it his outfit? Is it attraction? Is it, do you have a type? She confuses me every single time a new guy comes out. She has a new reason. Like, it just doesn't make any sense, bro.
And that's your type?
I would approach her.
Thank you.
Let's go over here. Your name and
Like,
age.
what is she
and why
looking
you
for? I
ended
think
up popping
she,
your
I
balloon.
think she came out here to see Chris Brown, bro. I think she signed up thinking this was a meet and greet, bro.
A lion. I'm 25. It's just the overall attraction. I feel like you know when you know, like that's it. Overall, you're a nice looking dude.
Thank you.
Okay. No. Is she someone you would approach?
Georgia.
She's pretty.
He is a. All right. Name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm aged, I'm 25, and I ended up popping my balloon just because I wasn't attracted. Like, the initial attraction wasn't there for me.
Okay.
Okay.
What about for yourself?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't approach, but if you approach, I'd have a conversation with you.
Okay. Why wouldn't you approach?
Why wouldn't I approach? It's not necessarily my type.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
Is there something specific that makes her not your type?
It would probably have to be like resting face.
Oh, it's mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But for me, I just
Want someone more pleasant looking.
yeah, someone
I
looks
get
like
you.
inviting, you know.
Okay. That's fair.
All right. Let's go over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Princess. I'm 23. Initially, I was gonna wait. It was something that was throwing me off at first. I couldn't put my finger on it, but I think it's the beard, like the long. I don't really go for that. I love the dimples, though. That's my weakness. I'm gonna tell you. But yeah, the beard just, I don't know. It just threw me off.
Okay. So you like it more like shorter? Or?
Yeah, it's just like too long for me.
All right. And now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, she's attractive. I like the freckles.
I appreciate
That's
it.
nice.
Okay. All right. And then we do have one more pop down here. Okay. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Paris. I'm 28. So, I basically did the work for you. You deserve a woman that's 100% submissive. I'm not. I'm a switch, but I have a lot of dominating energy. I'm gonna be real with you. So that's really it. You're handsome. You really are.
Thank you.
But yeah, just even ground. Just that's it.
Okay. Now she's someone you'd approach. Is she your type?
Yeah, she's okay.
Okay.
She's okay.
You said she's okay. So would you approach her?
She has a
not.
nice smile.
Thank you.
Probably. If I didn't see her smile, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe not. But
All right. Thank you. So we do have 2 balloons left unpopped right on over here.
Might as
Any
well just stay up
questions you
here.
wanna Ask these ladies.
what are your red flags?
Okay, let's start with your. Oh, hold on. Let's start with your name and age, and then what are your red flags, or if you want to ask them to clarify.
So, as far as red flags, I don't like a man who don't know how to communicate. I hate a man who can go all day without talking to me. That makes me want to block you because I need to know what's going on. You know, I hate a liar. I hate
Hate is a strong word,
you
sis.
have kids. It's a red flag to me. I don't like short men. I mean, your beard is okay. I don't know how
The audacity of a short woman to say that she doesn't like short men.
how do you? No, I don't. No,
Okay. Why'd you end up popping?
his beard. Like, how do you? Never mind. But yeah, that's it.
Okay.
She's extra for no reason,
he's
bro.
not ugly or anything. I could be like a long distance friend. That's about it.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with him. You know.
Is she someone
Well,
that's your type,
The
or did you want to ask
question
any
was,
questions?
What are your red flags?
Like she changed the whole narrative to say bullshit and then pop the balloon because of his beard, son.
Red flags.
Yeah, I know.
for
I was
other-
just more. I was looking at you more. I'm just like thinking things. So I was like,
so
go
what are you
ahead
gonna
and
ask?
just.
How do I take care of it?
No, it's gonna be something else, but it's not appropriate. So I just said.
Yeah, we
just
kind
know.
of saw it going there.
Don't.
Alright.
It's it no big deal, but
I got you.
She's
somebody.
not here for love, yo. She's just here for clout.
But okay.
She's here for clout.
So, is she someone you would approach if you saw her ask you your type?
Yeah, she has a nice body.
Thank you.
So, let's go ahead and answer his question. We'll start off with your name and age, and what are your red flags?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Taylor. I'm 22, and my red flags in a relationship.
22.
I don't really know. I can't think of a red flag for me. I don't know.
Was something that like a guy has kind of like said.
Told me before,
Yeah.
probably mood swings and the attitude.
Oh, you're saying these are red flags someone told you, but I think you want to know what are red flags that she sees in
No,
a
that
guy.
she has.
Oh, that she
but,
has.
like,
Okay, okay.
She said she couldn't think of any, so that's why I said like what.
Yeah,
some guy said
I've
in
had
class.
people tell me about my attitude
Yeah.
and mood swings. That's really it. That's what I can think of. But
She's just
Any
too young
questions
for this
for him?
platform, yo.
do you live out here?
No.
Sorry, I just can't. I did it before. I can't do it.
You did long distance for us now. Okay. And where are you coming from?
Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michigan.
I mean, there is nothing but a flight, but it's just right. I can't. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
So you did have your balloon unpop for him for quite some time. Why so?
You like going to the gym. I do. You seem well spoken. You like to cook. I like to cook. Yeah, just some similarities I like. So yeah.
Now she's someone that's your type?
Yeah, she has a pretty small.
Thank you.
I like short girls too.
Thank you. Like if you're in like California or like yeah.
Okay.
Detroit's too far. Sorry.
All right, let's head on back. Okay, so that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take this mic. Thank you. Into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like to be featured in any of our upcoming episodes, the link to the form will be in the description box below. Make sure you fill it out to be considered, and also make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we will catch you all next time. Make some noise, y'all.
Another good one, bro. Another good episode, son. It was just a tough crowd, bro. Just an absolute tough crowd when you look at all the women up here A lot of them really didn't give the guys the benefit of a doubt or much of a chance. These girls look like they were looking for like IG male models. You know, if you looked anything close to, you know, Papa Chulo over here, I mean, purple, you come out with a strong purple, you're getting rejected for dumb reasons. Yeah, like I think only one guy walked away with someone. It is what it is. I'm gonna holler at you guys next video, man. Mamba out.